We're packing up. We're getting ready for an adventure, and Doug's going over the camper. He finds a problem. There's always a problem. Nothing ever runs smooth. So I'm gonna turn the camera around so Doug can show us what the heck is going on the camper.
So for the third time now, one of these support struts broke off the bottom of the camper. So it was just that one there, so I had to drill it out and retap it. So now I'm gonna go and do every other one, because this is like the third time that this has happened to us. So not really sure why we all spend so much money on all these luxury RVs so that we can live the simple life when you got to spend every weekend repairing them to use them for 5 days. Well, that's holding an it snapped.
Oh. Evidently that's what's been going on with all of them.
Yep. We should just like skip this trip and just go straight to Mark and Celia's.
You know that they'll have the parts.
Well, even if they don't, I don't care. I'd rather be broken down at Mark's house than my house. Now I can't get the nut out of the... Alright, shut that thing off before I curse up a storm and have to edit it all out of YouTube, and then we'll check back in when everybody leaves. Alright, now that that's finally done.
The sun's almost down.
Yeah. We missed dinners. On the plus side, we are in New Jersey, so we can get decent pizza here. Because in the rest of the country, that stuff that you guys call pizza is
not pizza.
Is garbage.
It's not pizza.
So
it's terrible.
Do yourself a favor, plan yourself a road trip to the Northeast and get pizza, and it'll ruin your life, really, because you'll never get pizza like that again. But,
yeah.
But at least now we can go camping. So.
Right. We have a nice trip planned to Cape Charles tomorrow for 5 days, right on the water.
No work.
Excited. No work.
Phone calls.
I know. It's really hard to get back into that rat race after you've been out of the rat race.
Yeah, don't unretire. It sucks. But we'll get into that a little bit more later in this episode, maybe later in the season. I don't know. We'll fill you guys in. So, but for now, we're just gonna go finish throwing some clothes in the camper, call it a night because we're on the road nice and early tomorrow.
Nice and early.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. 6:15 in the morning.
Packed up. Ready to go.
Got up bright and early on our day off, because that's what you do for vacation.
That's right, it's Adventure Day!
Headed down to Cape Charles, Virginia, camping out at Cherrystone, right? Cherrystone?
Yeah, it used to be Cherrystone Campground, now it is Sun Outdoors, Cape Charles.
Right, that's what I said. So, Lagatha is dying to get in the camper, because she saw us packing it up, so now she's waiting for us patiently.
Yeah, her tail has not stopped, and now she's getting mopey because she thinks that we're going to leave her home, or that she's not going, or that she misread all of the cues.
So we're going to finish our coffee and get in the camper, and we are headed out and going to hit the road. Well, on the way down to Cape Charles, we stopped at our favorite bar for breakfast because they just started serving breakfast in the morning. And we got
Thanks, Courtney.
Got to see all of our friends and hang out for a bit, and we hung out a little longer than we should have. And now we are dealing with New Jersey traffic. So if you guys are ever planning a trip to this godforsaken state, make sure you're on the road and trying to get to where you're being by 9 a.m.
Yeah, you need to be where you want to be by 9. Don't leave by 9. You need to leave at like 5,
especially
6.
on a holiday weekend, because if it's after 9, this is what your morning is going to look like. It doesn't matter which road you're on, they all look the same. So.
2 lanes. Not enough for all of these people, and they're all stopped.
Yep.
Every time.
Welcome to New Jersey. So, see you guys a little bit later on. We jumped on the ferry to get out of the traffic for a little while. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, we were bumper to bumper. We were barely rolling. It was like 10 miles an hour. So, right-hand turn off the exit ramp. Yep, and a rig as big as ours fit, so you'll be no problem fitting on there. So. Actually, there were, probably 12 campers on the ferry with us. So that was pretty cool. There were dolphins swimming in the water as the ferry was leaving port, so that was pretty awesome. And just like a quick, easy, I mean, it was an hour and a half on the boat, but it got us out of traffic, so it probably saved us time. No fuel spent. You had to pay for your ticket to get on. All right. And it broke up the butt time in the truck. So. Yeah, which was huge, huge. I mean, in Lagatha, the dogs were allowed. She was walking around the ship with everybody else. And there is a bar on the ferry, but there's also, more importantly, breakfast and coffee. So that was probably the bigger deal when we were on the boat. Because there was beers in the fridge. So once we got to the campground, we just started hanging out with everybody. And then it was, beer 30 at noon because, you're camping. So right. Some people said maybe we had too many and had too much fun. I don't know. You tell us. So today we're coming to you from a cell phone video because our super expensive GoPro is a piece of crap.
And this thing is about to get real interesting because we're group camping, and that's what happens when your friends get together and drink a lot of beers. Here's what's going on. 2 drills, and 2 propellers, 2 inflatables, and we're gonna have a race with them. What is it? DeWalt versus Milwaukee races. The official course is gonna be down and back, and whoever makes it the farthest is gonna be declared the winner. Electric and water don't mix. So the boat race is not even left shore yet. Really anticlimactic, sorry about that. We were hoping someone was gonna have to get rescued by the Coast Guard. Drew's wife for the win as an emergency pit crew brings by a spare battery. We may have a race, ladies and gentlemen. He gone.
Battery. You gave me the battery, you cheat.
We've never determined where down and back is, so we're all going to vote that it's out there to the buoy and back, because we really want to see someone get rescued by the Coast Guard.
Wait, Drew lost it. Wait. Oh, no, he didn't.
Lifeguards just showed up. She's so confused, she doesn't even know who to rescue first. She's just looking around confused.
The best thing about group camping is
food.
Yeah, our group goes like over the top with eating. Like, we don't do burgers and dogs. Like, that's just not how we roll.
No, we had sausages, we had seafood, we had steak, we had
deep fried whatever you want.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. We deep fried pretzel nuggets. We deep fried
pizza rolls.
Really good.
I
really don't know what we deep fried everything. Jalapeno poppers. Everything.
You name it. We if you had it, we would deep fry it.
Yeah, we had some new EL fudge cookies. We added to the mix this year.
So if you've got a suggestion for something we should deep fry and have a heart attack with, hit us up. Let us know, because we love deep frying and trying new stuff.
Especially while camping.
Yeah. While we weren't deep frying and drinking too many beers, we did go explore downtown Cape Charles for a little bit.
Yeah, it was. It's basically one main street where all of your shops and stuff are. But I love downtown main streets. I mean, you guys know that already. Every place we go, I'm always looking for them.
Think of like downtown Amityville, just minus the sharks. Amity Island, rather.
Amity Island. But yeah, so that was fun. In and out of all the shops with the kids, and I call them kids, but with the kids, and then what? We went to the brewery in Cape Charles.
Really good place. Check it out. It's a really good time.
Yeah,
indoor,
nice.
Outdoor, dog friendly. Really cool spot to go and have lunch
with the family. Like you don't need to figure that it's a brewery so kids aren't allowed. No, they had plenty of stuff outside for the kids to do.
Yeah, really a lot of activities to do while you're there to kill some time. And then we did manage to get off the compound a second time.
We went across the Bay Bridge Tunnel, which we did not take any video or photo of. It's 2 lanes in each direction until you're in the tunnel.
45 minutes of bridge tunnel.
Yeah. It's what did we figure? 20 miles, 17 miles from one end to the other, but it will take you about 45 minutes to get over the whole thing with no traffic.
Right, because it's 2 lanes, then it goes down to 1 lane for the tunnel. So just keep that in mind if you're planning something on either side of the bridge in that area.
But it was pretty cool. It was really cool to see.
So once we got to the other side of the bridge, Kylie had never gone golfing before. So we planned a family golf outing to go show Kylie how to golf.
And Uncle 30 came.
Uncle 30 came along to give us some pointers, because he's probably the best golfer out of the 5 of us. We managed to make it through 1 hole. And then a torrential downpour.
It was like a hurricane.
Yeah, it was raining sideways.
So we flew back to the field house, sat down, waited it out, and then
we did get back out.
Went back out.
And Kylie did get to try golfing, and she nailed it by the end of the day.
She really, really did. She nailed it by the end of the day. I hit my best game of golf ever. I'm not claiming to have hit par, but I did do really well for me. I didn't throw the ball once. I didn't throw the ball once.
I threw it like 3 times.
I didn't. See?
You were on the other side of the course. You couldn't see. So
play the ball where it lies.
But that was our last group camping trip for the next 3 months. So we've got July, August, and September
to work on the camper
for the rest of season 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we have no camping planned. Now, who's to say that Loretta doesn't throw an adventure in for a random weekend? I'm saying it's probably going to happen, but The next trip isn't planned until October, which actually is good for us because we really, really want to renovate the camper, and to not be in and out of it and not be, living in it. It should give us that opportunity to do that.
We're going to rip all the wall paneling off, all the ceiling panels, better insulation, better moving floor vents. And we've been looking online for videos on how to do this to kind of help us out, and we've noticed that there aren't a whole lot of them that show you how to
take it apart.
So we're going to bring you guys along for that ride and show you how to do that, because I know we've talked to plenty of people that say they're looking to do something like that, but they just don't know where to start. So
starting is taking it down and taking the furniture out and stuff like that. So, and there's nothing out there about that. So we really want to kind of focus on that.
Right. So we're going to do it, and we're going to break all of our stuff and figure out how to do it the right way so that you guys can save some money at our expense.
That's right. And we're going to show you the breaking. Yeah, we're not gonna cheap out on you here. We're not sugarcoating it.
But then hopefully in the next 3 months we're gonna get this thing completely renovated, change the whole color scheme in here, do some upgrades up here, some upgrades to the power system.
Maybe rearranging the living room.
Maybe flipping it around 180 degrees. Who knows? Throw a fish tank, a hot tub. I don't know. We're gonna go silly this year. So we will see you guys in a little bit, and cross your fingers.
Yeah. Where's your next adventure, guys? Let us know, because we need some.